But this situation is weird, fellas, because a casino in Las Vegas offered to pay the $100,000 to Matthew Sluka. Like they came out and they were like, "We got it. Like we'll pay it." And UNLV
He's
was
still
like,
bouncing.
UNLV was like, "Nope, we don't want it. Don't pay him."
Dude,
I don't understand why.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here? We're turning away free money, right? Like, and I can only think the reason they turned it away is because it's not going to them. Like, pay the kid, keep him on your team, because if you keep winning football games, that's better for you in the long run. But no, it's just like those fuckers in Purdue with their free car bullshit. Like, goddamn people, what are we doing here?
They'd rather shoot their own leg off to make a goddamn point.
Right? They would bite their nose to spite their face.
But no, like, don't you feel, Scott, I feel like you would be right there with them, right? This kid says, I'm leaving. I'm redshirting because you didn't give me my money. And they're like, all right, fine. And then the backup comes in and balls out. And they're like, no, don't give him his money. Why? What? Like, that's where your OW.
That's fine if that's what it was. But I don't think.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, there's two sides. There's labor and management. I mean, I can spin for either side. I got no problem with that, baby. It just depends on whatever side of the fence I'm on. Don't you worry. I can make sure that I come out smelling like roses no matter what.
I feel like we just found a new segment, and
I absolutely
like, first
would
of all,
not.
who has a coin anymore to flip first? Like, but I want to do this every week where we flip a coin and make Scott argue one side of an argument.
If I was UNLV, I'd be like,
oh, here you go, bottle cap.
Shit. He tried to get more money out of us, and we ain't paying him shit. Don't pay him a dime. If you want to give that $100,000 to anybody, you should give it to us.
Quattro Z pointing out Jaden Rashada sued Florida over this. Did he ever? Whatever came of that case? Because I do remember that happening where he sued Florida because they didn't come up with the money, but that wasn't. He didn't transfer out of Florida, right? Like he had committed to the program and then bailed before he got there.
Yeah, I don't think he ever made it to campus.
And that's where this is slightly different because these dudes are like 3 games into the season and they're like, nope, still didn't get money. How do you go 3 games without getting your money and then finally decide to walk away? That's fishy too to me here, fellas. Well, there's a lot to the story that are weird.
You got 4 games. It's underneath the bitch better have my money clause.
Exactly.
So,
and you want to get that game tape out there, right? Like if he was feeling himself, and it would make a lot of sense, right? Where you don't get paid anything until you play your first game, right? So you play the game on Saturday and they're like, all right, we'll pay you Monday, bank's closed. Sorry, buddy. I'd be like, yo, just hit me on that crypto or something. But which is actually what's his name in Florida, I think had part of that in his deal. But I could see where you get through that first game and you understand they hadn't paid you yet. Then you play the game, they're like stalling. And then you're like, all right, well, this is kind of shitty, but I want to get game tape out there so that you can find your next joint, right? Like you don't want to just leave yourself high and dry.
Yeah, but you're risking getting hurt and then you are high and dry and you're getting no money anywhere. Go ahead, Matt.
This is a classic case of kids learning to always hire a fucking lawyer. Always have someone look over the paperwork, because if you are an 18-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid signing paperwork that you don't know what it means and they could hide anything in the fine print, you hire someone to look at this. That's why you have agents. That's their job. So in a sense, kind of points to the schools for being skeevy and sneaking it past people that are dumb enough to sign shit without reading it.
Also, let's be honest.
I gotta give the schools a little bit of credit here, because all they had to do is have a lawyer take one look at that and then be like, this isn't gonna work. Don't do that. Don't sign that. Or you have to change this before we will sign
there was any paperwork. This is assuming anything was written down, which
correct.
is, I'm guessing, didn't happen.
There was no paperwork.
And see now,
I don't know how you
learned that lesson, right?
His agent has come out and said, yeah, this is bullshit. Like they didn't hold up their end of the bargain. It's $100K. There was a verbal agreement. They were like, whoa. Did you say verbal? And he was like, there was a verbal agreement. Yeah, that's binding. And they were like, you got that in writing anywhere? And he was like, well, no, we didn't write.
Who the fuck was his agent? Jay Moore from Jerry Maguire? What the fuck is this?
Whoa. Now, Jay,
you didn't get anything. You didn't get anything in. It's on the kid.
That's what I'm telling you. There is so much shady shit around this that I don't know if this promise was ever even made. Like I don't know. I don't know.
Blake's in the comments saying his agent wasn't even licensed in Nevada. What?
Well, I mean, that's I mean, whatever.
Sounds like he had a
license, really, right?
Sounds like he had a family friend who chases ambulance. Look it over.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Don't worry, I'm
passed
a
the-
lawyer. I do
dude-
this all the time.
Dude passed the bar in Idaho. And he's like, I can practice anywhere. This is fine. This is fine.
I mean, are Idaho
Yeah,
and Vegas really
Got
that
Better
different, Matt?
Call
Like,
Saul to represent.
He
it.
did.
What the shit, man? Slippin' Jimmy, how's this paperwork look? What paperwork? All right, sounds good to me. Good job.